big cedar tree there in our front yard. We had a big pecan tree there. So we decided, since we didn't have anything else to do, we put us a big rope up in the pecan tree. And then we'd play Tarzan. We'd throw the rope up and swing down on the pecan tree. So it got so bad there, they got a complaint about it, so Mr. Funk came around and told us that we just couldn't do that anymore at night because it was disturbing the neighbors, or he's going to give us a ticket. So we had to just confine it to during the daylight hours or knock off by 6 o'clock at night. But we just had to entertain ourselves because we didn't have a whole lot going for doing, you know, outside going to the store. I mean, going to the picture show. And that's something else I did there one year. I sold popcorn, worked at the picture show with Curtis Willard and Stephen Riggs. They were the operators. And I remember one day when we was putting up those advertisements for the coming shows, they got to clowning around, and I don't know whether Curtis did it to Stephen or vice versa. But one of them used one of the staple guns and stapled one of them in the back.
Whoa!
And he had a time with that. Now, that thing seemed like to me it got infected. I don't remember all what happened, but I remember that real good. And of course, every corner was radio operator there too, part-time. And then we'd go down there and play basketball in the picture show. We were supposed to be cleaning it up every morning. But we done all right long as old man Smith didn't catch us. And then, of course, we get out every day or so and deliver circulars, you know, for the picture shows coming. We went all over, Farrell, Daphne, everywhere. Sit right up on the fenders of the cars.
My goodness.
Put your circulars out for the. I don't think you can do that anymore. I don't think you can put them on the windshield in Farrell no more. I've heard that you can. I don't know, but.
And you rode on the fender of the car?
Yeah, old 36 Ford, and we'd hold on to the hood ornament, one on each fender. And then we stopped and put a circle out or whatever about the show that was coming or whatever. And then, of course, they had drawings back then. They, you know, Wednesday night when that was, they have $100 or so, you know, somebody had the lucky ticket. They had the drawing and all that. I sold popcorn at once. That's where I got my first Social Security card. I was 12 years old, and I had to have a Social Security card. And I got it when I worked at the theater. Old man Smith, I think, was the one that running McClendon's picture show, but he was a manager. That must be good old days.
Yep.
I'm trying to think about it.
Okay.
Well, I met Mr. Fern because he was a neighbor of ours over there, and he didn't bother anybody. He more or less stayed to himself, but he's a good neighbor, like I say. And then Mr. Dr. Meeker lived over there next door to him, and they stayed over there and tended to their business. Never bothered anybody. But I didn't really know. I did have some deals with Dr. Meeker now because he's an all-time wrecking a car. That car, he had been hit more times than Joe Louis. And then Marmaduke was pretty good at doing that same thing now. Matter of fact, I had a bet here about a month ago with Steve Newman up at the Ford place. We got to talking about those when they had a Studebaker agency here. A lot of people don't even, well, that was in the 50s. They moved it from Rossdale to Farrell where the Compass Bank is. They had the service department, then they had a service station there, out there on the corner. And Steve Newman argued me down that Marmaduke Dyson was driving a Studebaker automobile. And I told him, no, he was driving a little old 40, a little old, well, it wasn't a 40, little late that, green little old Dodge Coupe. And so he says, well, I'll bet you $40 that it was a Studebaker. I said, I'll take that bet. So he goes in and calls Phil Porter. But Phil Porter's not at home. So he calls Sam. and Sam confirmed what I told him. So he paid me my $40.
Oh, well, good for you.
Like I said, a lot of people have asked me, what about the fact he come up that day, somebody, the salesman up there, I said, and he's trying to tell me that the thing was in the gully. I said, no, it wasn't in the gully. It was right up there on the corner of Magnolia section when they moved it from Rossdale. And before that, they had a Kaiser Frazier dealer over there, AG Motor Company in Rossdale. And then they took over the Studebaker Agency, and, well, Jones and Powers owned it up till it went out of business. But,
Well, Dr. Meeker was still driving his car when he was 100 years
oh,
old.
yeah, he run over 3 or 4 of them up there, too, one day.
Oh,
They
my.
finally took his driving paper and hit that record over on the causeway.
Yeah.
I went and got his car then. I don't mind, he took, a lot of people don't know, but he took all of his dental tools and used to make wood carvings and stuff out. And he was real, I don't think anybody ever trained him, but he made all kind of little things, out of using his dental
My
instruments.
goodness.
Yeah. He's intelligent. Both of them were. They're real intelligent people. Matter of fact, I think I got one of them old man Fern's little old limb saws that I bought, and I've also got a small steel square that I bought whenever they sold all of his stuff over there. I don't even remember who sold it now. I remember Doug Kennedy bought that. He had a basin that he used to shave and stuff with. He bought that when he was in the antique business or buying all that stuff. But he never bothered nobody. He was real friendly with the dogs and stuff that I had. But now he had a dog too. And one dog we had got into it with his dog out there, and I took his walking cane away from him and beat that off of my dog, because he's a lot bigger than my dog. But the old man walked with a cane there a long time, but I took his cane, got him off of my dog that day. Because that dog I had, now he'd try elephant if it was out there. He didn't back up from nothing. But like I say, they were real interesting. Both of them were to talk to. Of course, most of them more or less educated I was. They talked above my head most of the time. Dr. Macon, like I say, they didn't bother anybody.
Do you remember Winifred Duncan?
Oh, the spider lady, oh yeah, I remember Winifred, yes sir. I remember her real good, yeah. But I know she used to write books and stuff, and wore all them old clothes. Am I right? Did she write some books?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she was an expert, as I understand it, on
Right.
Spiders, and she pushed the baby, the kitten, the cat in the baby carriage.
Yeah.
And after it died, she still did.
Oh,
Well,
I
now-
didn't know that.
Now, Mama, when we were living down at the old Bayview was there, but when they had the Bayview apartments there on the corner,
Fells and
right
baby.
up from your mama,
Right.
Daddy's. Well, she had those apartments, and this woman was from up north somewhere, and I don't know where she come up with this idea, but she was under the impression that if you ate like a fish or something raw, that you'd live something like you didn't kill things. Anyhow, Mama, being a nurse, this woman stayed with us for a while. I can't even remember her name or anything. But they'd go down there on the wharf and she'd catch fish and eat the things raw.
Oh.
And
Mercy.
finally, she was from up north, so she escaped from some place up there. And Mama kept her there at our house there till they finally come got her, 2 or 3 weeks. But man, I couldn't even get around eating or watch her eat. And she'd take any kind of fish, anything, she'd scale it and just eat it raw. And everything she ate raw. Of course, fruit and stuff. And I don't know where she come up at, but now she sure done that.
Mm.
They finally carried her back to Illinois or wherever she was from. I don't know how Mom really got involved, except, she nursed. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't know this. They first approached her about the first rest home that they started here.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Jordan and Johnson or whoever. Well, there wasn't that many. Dr. Goodart or whoever it was, I don't remember exactly the ones that actually started it. But they approached Mama about it, and she said, I'm not really interested in that. So she told her about Miss Beasley, John Beasley's mama. They lived in that more where we live. So they moved down here, and then she started that one down there on Church Street. And when they first come here, her husband was running a rolling store.
Was running a what?
A rolling store.
Rolling store, meaning on wheels.
Well, you went out in turpentine quarters and stuff. People lived out in the quarters and sold them groceries off of a truck.
Uh-huh.
And that was cousin John Beasley, and they lived down at Nicholsville when they first moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
well, she had a place right there on the bay, right next to the Colonial Inn, or one door down.
Well, now that was later on, Flo.
Okay.
When they first moved here, they had a little old house right there, I believe, next, well, there was a cottage there in Nicholsville, next to Clarence Stewart and them, I think, across the street from Clarence and them, when they lived down there.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on, she got that place up there, and then, like I say, it went from one thing to another after that. But they lived in that more where we did. I remember they didn't even have a car.
When you were in the taxi business?
Yeah.
Okay.
1952, along with that. I bought some business cards through this man, and he was going to send them to me COD. So, back then, you went to the post office twice a day. The mail run twice a day, you went to the post office twice a day. So I went down there one day to pick up the mail, and they had put this box in my box by mistake. It had COD stamped all over it. So I just picked it up. I was in a hurry and come on to the house. And I told Mama, I said, well, I got my new business cards. And she said, how much was that? I said, it wasn't anything. And she said, well, now, you know, you got to go down there and get straight with them. I said, well, I know I'll either go back today or tomorrow, because she'll tell you right now, I will go to that post office every once a month right now. I get some mail at home, but I just got so tired of going to the mailbox, you know. But anyhow, I went in there next day or two and caught Mr. Clayton Baldwin in there by himself at dinner time. And I just walked up and I told him, I said, Mr. Baldwin, I says, y'all made a mistake here. And he started backing up. He said, we don't make mistakes here. I said, well, that's good to know. But I said, while you're about it, I said, hand me one of your pencils over there. So he handed me a pencil over there. So I cut the eraser off of it with my knife. I handed it back to him. So he gave me about 6 before he finally realized what was going on. And he said, well, what do you think you're doing? I said, well, if you don't make no mistakes, you don't need no erasers on your pencil. And he went into orbit about that time.
Yes, he did.
And,
oh, that's wonderful.
About that time, Mr. Stabler, who was one of the clerks in there, lived over on Fields Avenue, came in and said, what's going on? I said, well, I came down here to try to get something straightened out, and I've come to find out that this place don't make any mistakes, so I just been cutting all the erasers off the pencils. And he said, he said, you know, I believe I put that in your box by mistake. I said, well, all I want to know, do you want your money? If you don't, I'm gone. It wasn't about $6 to $8. But anyhow, I went on and paid him. Because he told me, he said, if you don't pay it, I'll have to pay it out of my, you know, they'll take it out of my check. And I done that to old man Baldwin. Boy, he went an ape whenever I took him. When he realized I was cutting him erasers off the pencil.